Genesis 4. Adam made love to his wife Eve. She became pregnant and gave birth to Cain. She said, "I have begotten the man that the Lord promised." Then she gave birth to another child, Abel, Cain's brother. Abel was a shepherd and Cain was a farmer. Later, Cain brought some crops from the land as an offering to the Lord. Abel also brought some choice parts of the firstborn animals from his flock. The Lord approved of Abel and his offering, but he didn't approve of Cain and his offering, so Cain became very angry and was disappointed. Then the Lord asked Cain, "Why are you angry, and why do you look disappointed? If you do well, won't you be accepted? But if you don't do well, sin is lying outside your door ready to attack. It wants to control you, but you must master it." Cain talked to his brother Abel. Later, when they were in the fields, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. The Lord asked Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" "I don't know," he answered. "Am I supposed to take care of my brother?" The Lord asked, "What have you done? Your brother's blood is crying out to me from the ground. So now you are cursed from the ground, which has received the blood of your brother whom you killed. When you farm the ground, it will no longer yield its best for you. You will be a fugitive, a wanderer on the earth." But Cain said to the Lord, "My punishment is more than I can stand. You have forced me off this land today. I have to hide from you and become a fugitive, a wanderer in the earth. Now anyone who finds me will kill me." So the Lord said to him, "Not so. Anyone who kills Cain will suffer vengeance 7 times over." The Lord gave Cain a sign so that anyone meeting him would not kill him. Then Cain left the Lord's presence and lived in Nod, east of Eden. Cain made love to his wife. She became pregnant and gave birth to Enoch. Cain was building a city, and he named it Enoch after his son. To Enoch was born Arad. Arad was the father of Mehujael. Mehujael was the father of Methuselah, and Methuselah was the father of Lamech. Lamech married 2 women, one named Ada and the other Zillah. Ada gave birth to Jabal. He was the first person to live in tents and have livestock. His brother's name was Jubal. He was the first person to play the harp and the flute. Zillah also had a son, Tubal-Cain, who made bronze and iron tools. Tubal-Cain's sister was Naamah. Lamech said to his wives, "Ada and Zillah, listen to me. Wives of Lamech, hear what I say. I killed a man for bruising me, a young man for wounding me. If Cain is avenged 7 times, then Lamech 77 times. Adam made love to his wife again. She gave birth to a son and named him Seth, because she said, "God has given me another child in place of Abel, since Cain killed him." A son was also born to Seth, and he named him Enosh. At that time, people began to worship the Lord. Genesis 5. This is the written account of Adam and his descendants. When God created humans, he made them in the likeness of God. He created them male and female. He blessed them and called them humans when he created them. When Adam was 130 years old, he became the father of a son in his own likeness, in his own image. He named him Seth. After Adam became the father of Seth, he lived 800 years and had other sons and daughters. Adam lived a total of 930 years, then he died. When Seth was 105 years old, he became the father of Enosh. After he became the father of Enosh, Seth lived 870 years and had other sons and daughters. Seth lived a total of 912 years, then he died. When Enosh was 90 years old, he became the father of Canaan. After he became the father of Canaan, Enosh lived 815 years and had other sons and daughters. Enosh lived a total of 905 years, then he died. When Canaan was 70 years old, he became the father of Mahalalel. After he became the father of Mahalalel, Canaan lived 840 years and had other sons and daughters. Canaan lived a total of 910 years, then he died. When Mahalalel was 65 years old, he became the father of Jared. After he became the father of Jared, Mahalalel lived 830 years and had other sons and daughters. Mahalalel lived a total of 895 years, then he died. When Jared was 162 years old, he became the father of Enoch. After he became the father of Enoch, Jared lived 800 years and had other sons and daughters. Jared lived a total of 962 years, then he died. When Enoch was 65 years old, he became the father of Methuselah. After he became the father of Methuselah, Enoch walked with God for 300 years and had other sons and daughters. Enoch lived a total of 365 years. Enoch walked with God. Then he was gone because God took him. When Methuselah was 187 years old, he became the father of Lamech. After he became the father of Lamech, Methuselah lived 782 years and had other sons and daughters. Methuselah lived a total of 969 years, then he died. When Lamech was 182 years old, he became the father of a son. He named him Noah, and said, "This child will bring us relief from the work and painful labor our hands, since the Lord has cursed the ground. After Lamech became the father of Noah, he lived 595 years and had other sons and daughters. Lamech lived a total of 777 years, then he died. When Noah was 500 years old, he became the father of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Genesis 6. The number of people increased all over the earth, and daughters were born to them. The sons of God saw that the daughters of other humans were beautiful, so they married any woman they chose. Then the Lord said, "My spirit will not struggle with humans forever, because they are flesh and blood. They will live 120 years. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, as well as later, when the sons of God slept with the daughters of other humans and had children by them. These children were famous long ago. The Lord saw how evil humans had become on the earth. All day long their deepest thoughts were nothing but evil. The Lord was sorry that he had made humans on the earth, and he was heartbroken. So he said, "I will wipe off the face of the earth these humans that I created. I will wipe out not only humans, but also domestic animals, crawling animals, and birds. I'm sorry that I made them." But the Lord was pleased with Noah. This is the account of Noah and his descendants. Noah had God's approval and was a man of integrity among the people of his time. He walked with God. He had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The world was corrupted in God's sight and full of violence. God saw the world and how corrupt it was, because all the people on earth lived evil lives. God said to Noah, "I decided to put an end to all people, because the earth is full of their violence. Now I'm going to destroy them along with the earth. Make yourself a ship of cypress wood. Make rooms in the ship and coat it inside and out with tar. This is how you should build it. The ship is to be 450 feet long, 70 feet wide, and 45 feet high. Make a roof for the ship and leave an 18-inch opening at the top. Put a door on the side of the ship. Build the ship with lower, middle, and upper decks. I'm about to send a flood on the earth to destroy all people under the sky. Every living, breathing human. Everything on earth will die. But I'll make my promise to you. You, your sons, your wife, and your sons' wives will go into the ship. Bring 2 of every living creature into the ship in order to keep them alive with you. They must be male and female. 2 of every type of bird, every type of domestic animal, and every type of creature that crawls on the ground will come to you to be kept alive. Take every kind of food that can be eaten and stored. It will be food for you and the animals." Noah did this. He did everything that God had commanded him. Genesis 7. The Lord said to Noah, "Go into the ship with your whole family, because I have seen that you alone are righteous among the people of today. Take with you 7 pairs of every kind of clean animal, a male and female each, and 1 pair of every kind of unclean animal, a male and a female. Also take 7 pairs of every kind of bird, a male and a female of each, to preserve animal life all over the earth after the flood. In 7 days I will send rain to the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. I will wipe off the face of the earth every living creature that I have made." So Noah did everything that the Lord commanded him. Noah was 600 years old when the flood came to the earth. Noah, his sons, his wife, and his sons' wives went into the ship to escape the floodwaters. Clean and unclean animals, birds, and creatures that crawl on the ground came to Noah to go into the ship in pairs, a male and female of each, as God had commanded Noah. 7 days later the flood came on the earth. On the 17th day of the 2nd month of the 600th year of Noah's life, all the deep springs burst open. The sky opened, and rain came pouring down on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. On that same day, Noah and his sons Shem, Ham, and Japheth, as well as Noah's wife and his 3 daughters-in-law, went into the ship. They had with them every type of wild animal, every type of domestic animal, every type of creature that crawls on the earth, and every type of bird, every creature with wings. A pair of every living, breathing animal came to Noah to go into the ship. A male and female of every animal went in as God had commanded Noah. Then the Lord closed the door behind them. The flood continued for 40 days on the earth. The water increased and lifted the ship so that it rose high above the ground. As the water rose and became very deep, the ship floated on top of the water. The water rose very high above the earth. It covered all the high mountains everywhere under the sky. It rose 23 feet above the mountain tops. Every creature that crawls on the earth died, including birds, domestic and wild animals, and everything that swarms over the earth, along with every human. Everything on dry land, every living, breathing creature died. Every living creature on the face of the earth was wiped out. Humans, domestic animals, crawling creatures, and birds were wiped off the earth. Only Noah and those with him in the ship were left. The flood waters were on the earth for 150 days.